Look, everyone's getting on Aljo for wearing the belt. He's the champion. He can wear the belt. However he won it, they agreed to a rule set. Jan broke the rule set. He's the champ. Aljo's the champ. Simple as that. If he was allowed to cheat and Aljo was allowed to cheat, maybe Aljo would be the champ if he could illegally knee him in the head on the ground, right? But the rules are the rules, and you broke the rules. So Aljo shouldn't hide from the fact that he's a champion, but they should rematch. If Aljo didn't rematch him, I'd have no respect for him, but I can't not let the guy wear the belt. He's the champion. It's simple as that. I think Jan got done in by his corner there. I think Jan apparently looked up to his corner said throw it, and he threw it because he was asking his corner if it was legal, and they said yes.
But I guess that's the dispute right now is like, how can you be champion and not know the rules that you even have to ask your corner? I mean, look, I'm in two thoughts about the whole thing. Obviously it was clearly illegal. I think it's unfair when people are like giving Aljo a lot of grief right now.
Not his fault.
You know, it's not his fault, but a lot of people point in case to the John Jones, Anthony Smith fight, and they're like, well, look, Smith did it. And I'm like, yeah, but how did it work out for him, right? Like, obviously, and the way I see it is now fighters are seeing it as a business, right?
Oh, yeah.
And so, like, even for this rematch right now, even if he continued lost, A, would they give him a rematch if he lost? And two, even if he did, he would come in as the challenger again, right? Where this way, regardless of how he did it, like, A, he got his win bonus. It's a straight paycheck there. And two, the next fight, he's coming in as the champion. So in my eyes, it made business sense for him not to continue. Whether there was a little bit of acting involved and all this, look, I felt like he kind of handled it the right way. He kind of put the belt down in the middle of the cage and walked out. Obviously, since then, he's posted a lot of photos of him like holding the belt, and I think that got under a few people's skin. But at the end of the day, I'm the same. He didn't do anything wrong. Do I think that in cases like that, they should have maybe just vacated the belt? I think that could be a definite option, right? Kind of like, you know, that it becomes a case of like someone missing weight for a title fight, and it's just like they can't win the belt that way, right? Could that potentially be an option?
Think
maybe.
About this. If you make it through your jiu-jitsu bracket, you get to the final and your guy no-shows it, you win. If you get there and he reaps you, you win. If he doesn't want to play by the rules that govern the champion, then he's not the champion and you are, because you showed up, you didn't do anything illegal, you made weight, you trained, you deserve it. If he didn't do any of his requirements, he's not the champion, right? I think to get on a guy who made a very clever decision to make a considerable more money to feed and support his family, if you're going to sit on your couch and begrudge that, then you're a fucking idiot. Because if I got $100,000, probably way more than that, to roll on the ground and hold my head when someone illegally kneed me, and knowing that coming into that fight, I was clearly like not going to be as good as I could be fighting, why the fuck would I get back up? That sounds a lot like Jan's problem, not like my problem. So.
Exactly. And as Aljo said, like if he would have continued, it would have just been ego, right? It would have just been ego going, let's
ruined his career.
Right. And it really is. And as I said, the next fight, he's going to be on a bigger pay packet, and he's probably going to get pay-per-view hits, right? So to me,
good for him. He didn't cheat. Good
it makes total sense, you know.
Right.
And as you said, rules are there for a reason. So how he
doesn't know them, I don't know. How he does not know the knee rule, I do not know. That's mind-blowing.
Well, and this is the thing, because it's all like lost in translation as well. Like, I don't even know, like, were they saying knee as in like knee him, or were they saying knee as in like saying the knees on the ground? Like, that's the other thing that I'm thinking. Like you know, like I'm just saying, because you're hearing all these things, and it's like, what was actually being said, you know, like, because I don't speak Russian either, so I don't know what's going on.
Think about this. In the main event, Jan was trying to get security work from Izzy by the end of the fight. So obviously when it comes to translation and things being spoken across a cage, a lot's lost.